Hello YouTube, this is NASCAR 48 WW2 Buff here with the NRSL Aaron's Modified Series here from Williams Grove Speedway, here for the main event, the A-Main, the feature, whatever you like to call it. 30 drivers that made the feature come here today looking to get that prized win, a Williams Grove Grand National win. That is the biggest win here in the Modified Series. That's basically like the Daytona 500 for these drivers. As we're going to go through your starting lineup as 30 cars made the field, as you know from the heats, and then we will also go through those 10 drivers who did not make the field. On the pole here, we got Sarah Thomas, then Dylan Young on the outside, then James Qualls, Dylan Ogo, Sean Galligan, Derek Reed, Chris Valentine, Austin Guype, Alex Jones, Sky Commons, Austin Ogo, Tesla Graves, Tyler Jones, Sam Ogo, Hayden Klein, Jacob Lawler, Danielle Jones, Tryfon Reed, Justin Perry, Carson Batel, George Roque, Trent Dunham, Joseph Lombard, William Duncan, Jake Cole, Daniel Day, Joshua Perry, Zachary Robinson, Cody Lamas, and Mason Wood. And the cars that did not make it in are Andreas Allen, Felix Graves, Kyle Sosnowski, Jake Baskinger, Jacob Sisko, Louie, as I call him now because I couldn't get his last name right, Zach Buchanan, John Dillon.
Drivers, start your engines!
Jeffrey Buckeye, and Trek Togger. Those are the 10 that did not make it because they did not get in because they wrecked out in the last chance qualifier. We're getting ready to go green here, 65 laps. This race is expected to be a wreck fest. As they come to the line 2 by 2, these drivers are ready to roll. The fans are on their feet, as you cannot deny that you cannot be unsatisfied with one of the greatest shows on dirt, the the NRSL Aaron's Modified Series. And already, Sarah Thomas had to back off. Dylan Young going to shoot to the lead. Remember, we're expecting this to be a wreck fest. Gotta be real careful. Going in 3, and they already have a wreck. Somebody's flipping in the back. But it looks like they'll get through turn 3 okay, but they did not get through 1 and 2 okay. Something went wrong on that start. As Sarah Thomas had to back off old Tyler Jones. Trent Dunham, heavy damage. Sky Commons and Mason Wood may have gotten a piece. We will take you to see what happened already early on here in the Williams Grove Grand Nationals. This is a pretty scary wreck. As you see, everybody had to back off on that restart because the 52 just missed a shift or whatnot. And they're 3 wide, 77 slots high, right into Tyler Jones. Watch Jones' hit, then watch Sky Commons here. And Trent Dunham. He's going over Sky Commons doing a vertical barrel roll, as he took a nasty ride in that 77 machine. And he will come to land on all 4 wheels, though. We saw Trent Dunham also flip. His wasn't as bad as a flip, but he took a hard lick into that wall. And he's going to go up and over. Oh, Daniel Day. That was a close call. Mason Wood had to slow up. Oh, Mason Wood did get into him all right in the right front tire. That's going to leave him with some suspension damage. So it looks like Justin Perry did not get going on that start. But here's a real-time view. As Sky Commons takes a wild ride here. Let's see a cockpit view now. He will be out of the race along with Tyler Jones and Trent Dunham. And we'll take you back to the green here in the Williams Grove Grand Nationals. We are back. The 584 and 77 are all retired. Justin Perry's a lap down. He had a malfunction on the restart. These cars are very fragile, so got to keep your nose clean if you want to be able to get the win. But Dylan Young leads us back to the green. Looks like everybody will get through this one cleanly on a single foul restart. But what? About turn 3. Yes. Oh, there they go. Alex Jones and James Coles heavy into the wall, and James Coles' day is done. As there is smoke pouring all out of that vehicle as he took a nasty hit in that wall, and his day is done. Back up front, Dylan Young was still the leader to the line. James Coles out, Justin Perry will get his lap back. Alex Jones, heavy right side damage to that car. He's going to have to bring her down pit road. As he dominated that heat, he was looking forward to getting in this one and getting the win, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen. As Qualls is already retired, Alex Jones pulls it in the pit, and he will most likely also. We will take it to see what happened. It looks like Qualls just did not even turn. He just goes right up on Alex Jones. They're both going to take a nasty hit, especially Jones. He was able to keep going, and he was able to drive under his own power, but Qualls did not. I think what the difference was, Jones hit the wall with the back end of the car, it looks like mostly the side. And Qualls kind of hit it with a diagonal with the side and the front, and I think that's what made him retire. So let's take an onboard here with Alex, and then we'll take you back to the green. As Alex is probably not going to be too happy with James there. We are back. James Coles has retired like we announced. The 24 has gone a lap down. He's still in pit road getting repairs. Dylan Young is still your leader. Let's see if we can get a couple green flag laps in. Again, we expected it to be a caution fest race for the first half until some cars retire, then it might go green. Because this is the first time most of these drivers have raced on dirt. They don't know how it's going to play out, so next week it should be a little bit cleaner of a race. Turn 3 is really the big calamity corner. Are we going to make it a lap? Oh my word, we did. Austin Gipe just taking third from Dylan Ogo, as he's now looking under Derek Reed, not going to get there. Oh, the 52 shoves the 18 high. They made it around another corner. Now Derek Reed trying to chase down Dylan Young. Austin Gipe not too far behind. Gipe has been fast all race weekend. And look at Derek Reed get that run off the corner. He's going to be right behind him now. Austin Gipe going to follow him up. Reed is now going to the inside. We're still green somehow. But he slides high. He slides high into Dylan. Going to shove him out of the lane a little bit. Here comes Dylan Ogo back. Oh, and look at Dylan Young pulling the block on Dylan Ogo. Will he try to go under the 85 in this corner? Yeah, he will. He's going to get to the back end. He's going to get a great run off the corner. Not enough to lead the lap, but he's going to be able to get to the bottom. As one person I noticed falling back fast is, if I can find her. Oh, Dylan Ogo and Austin Ogo, brothers. Heavy damage to Austin Ogo's machine and heavy damage to Dylan Ogo machine. Both brothers caught up in a wreck here. As you can see, Austin Ogo has a lot of right front damage and left front damage. We are going to have to take you to see what happened, but Derek Reed is your race leader. Oh, nope, Dylan Young, I guess, is your leader. We'll take you to see what happened. Like we said, Austin Gipe has been fast all weekend. Maybe a little too fast right here. He's going to get right back into Dylan Ogo. He's also going to take a nasty hit in the wall. That's going to give him a lot of left side suspension damage. And here comes Austin. Oh, that is a tough hit right there. Joseph Lombard barely getting by that. Here comes George Roque. He was lucky the 74 was horizontal right then. It looks like Austin, of all people, his brother's gonna get the piece of Dylan Ogo. As you see immediately, all tires just locked up, nose ripped completely apart, and he's gonna slide right into the outside wall, and he will come to rest there. As let's take an onboard here with him, as that was a nasty hit. Can't even see out the windshield as there's so much smoke. But we will take you back to the green here from Williams Grove. We are back. Austin Ogo has retired along with Alex Jones. The 74 is a lap down along with Austin Gipe. Tough break for those three. But Dylan Young will lead us back to the green here at Williams Grove. And already the 52 making a daring move all the way in, and she's going to go right for the lead in one corner. Don't leave Jacob Lawler out also. He's lurking right there behind. The 52 touches the 87 a little bit as it's a race to the line. And that's going to be Dylan Young leading that lap. Oh, and look at the 74, slow car. Jacob Lawler gets into him as the leaders wreck. Whoa, and the 93 of Daniel Jones up in the wall. The 51 was up in the wall, and Daniel Jones gets stuck on the wall. As I think there may have been another wreck back here. Yes, the 74 and the 75 seem to have gotten together. I don't know what the 74 was doing, but he was way off the pace. As he just took out about 5 liters in one lap. But we will definitely take it to see what happened there. And here's what happened. It seems Dylan Ogo just came right out of pit road, right in front of the leaders. Jacob Lawler just had absolutely nowhere to go. Just going to clip him out into the 85 of Derek Reed and Daniel Jones. And look at them get that airtime. They all ride the catch fence. At least one point in that part of the wreck. But the 93 is going to get stuck on the catch fence. And look at Jake Cole getting through there. As these three are not going to be too happy with the 74 of Dylan Ogo. Looked like Daniel Jones was going to get right by that. Same with Derek Reed. But just was not lucky enough. As a look at Lawler and look at that 85. Now let's go on to the 75's wreck. I think the 75 was not happy with the 74 about that. And tried to take him out, but at the same time took himself out. And I guess he was wasn't too happy about that wreck, and he took himself out in the process. As not a lot of people are happy with Dylan Ogo already. So let's take an onboard here at the 75. And then we will take you back to the green. Oh, Tesla Graves. We definitely got to take an onboard with the 55. Don't know how she just got by that. Oh, she really had a yank on the wheel there to get to the left. Good job with Tesla Graves, as we will take it back to the green here from Williams Grove. As we are back, the 74 has now pulled it behind the wall. The 00 is a lap down, the 2 is 2 laps down, the 93 2 lap down, and the 75 2 laps down. As Dylan Young is your race leader. And the 75 is on pit road. So you can really see how much slower that 2 car is, because he just held up that whole inside line. This is gonna be, they gotta be real careful going in this corner. They get real close to causing a wreck. Oh, never mind. 36 around along with Cody Lamas and Hayden Klein. Looks like a 3-car incident, as these drivers are just having a tough time with turn 3 there. Looks like George Roque may have gotten a piece also. So we will take you to see what happened. Looks like Hayden Klein just slid way high. There's also a separate wreck right there. Right into the 48. Hard into the outside wall they go. Look at the 48's airtime. Then around the 48 machine goes. And here's what happened to the 36 and 32. 3 wide, Sean Galligan stuck in the middle. Sean does a nice job at keeping it mostly off the wall, but he is going to get some suspension damage. Oh, he did hit the wall there. That's going to hurt his luck. But it looks like a 5-car incident here going in the 3 and coming out of 4. Let's take an onboard here with Cody as that back end lifted way off the ground. And we'll take you back to the green here from Williams Grove. As I just missed the green by accident, as I think I left it recording on the last set of under the thing, and I think I thought I turned it off, but it looks like oh god, and looks like I still had the button on. Sorry about that. Anyways, Austin Gipe seems he's just flipped. Duncan may. Oh yes, Duncan definitely has damage. He has some front damage. So we will take you now to see what happened. As this was a pretty violent wreck, Daniel Jones shoves the 2 up into Duncan, as watch the 2 right here, and look at Duncan also. The 2's gonna take a wild ride right in front of Duncan and come to land on his roof. As a look at that airtime he gets. As let's see that one more time, full speed. And now an onboard here with Austin Gipe, then we'll take you back to the green. Sorry, these caution replays are so short, but they're kind of just mostly cars flipping and 3 cars in the row. And he will come to land and stay on his roof as we will now take you back to the green flag. We are now back. The 2 of Austin Gipe has now retired. The 97 is 2 laps down. 93 is 2 laps down, and the 55 and 00 are 1 lap down. Oh, what is the 00 doing? Looks like he has a malfunction on the track, and he's going to be stuck on the track right in the racing groove. And caution will come out due to that. And I don't think we need to show a replay for that because we basically saw it. And now we'll take you just back to the green, I guess. Chris Valentine got the lead back before they came to the line. So Valentine is now your leader. Dylan Young second, 52 third, 99 fourth, and the 78 of Justin Perry, who was a lap down at the start of the race, back up to 5th. Nice recovery by that 78 team. They're getting real close in that corner. The 42 almost shoves Mason Wood down into the inside wall. That was a close call. Is this caution out? No, it's not. It's Chris Valentine trying to run away with it right now. Away from the 87 of Dylan Young, who has just had a strong weekend all week. And, you know, the president of the NRSL would love to win, you know, the first race for the NRSL, Aaron's Modified Series. Oh, 52 taps into him a little bit, but actually helped him turn the corner. And they're going to catch the 43 even faster now. As here comes the 87 under the 43. '52 not far behind. 87 of Dylan Young going to shove the 43 high. He's going to lose about 3 positions there, maybe even 4. As he will probably not be happy with that move. Look at Joseph Lombard going for second now over Sarah Thomas. And he slams the 52 up into the outside wall, and she's going to lose about 5, 4, or 6 positions here that fast. Will she try to get payback on Lombard? Take you back up front here. Dylan Young trying now to pass the lap car of Tesla's Graves back. He has to be careful because Chris Valentine is not too far behind. And with that kind of run he just got through the corner, Dylan Young's going to have to put up with him for the rest of this race. It's going to be hard to keep that 43 in the rearview mirror. As here comes Valentine looking low. Will Young try to block? Oh, no, he won't. Here comes the 43 to the inside line with a good run off that corner. As these two are kind of starting to break away from third place, which they are going 3 wide almost for, but they are catching the lap car of Hayden Klein. Dylan Young slides it high. The 43 is going to go under the 23 with ease. We got to keep an eye on this 23 machine. As the 87 is now getting held up by, now he has to catch back up to Valentine. As Hayden Klein has a lot of cars trying to pass him here. Oh, he's going to hold up Lombard. He's going to downright block him. Here comes the 52 to the inside, but going to have to back off. As Dylan Young is about a half a second behind the 43 of Chris Valentine. Oh, but the 48 is stopped on the track. And caution is out. As we were just getting down to it, it looks like a late race restart's going to happen. Not what Chris Valentine wanted to see. And it looks like the 32 of George Roque was also involved in this wreck. And he will come down pit road. But we will definitely take it to see what happened as Cody Lam's day is over. Pretty simple wreck. Looks like these two were battling for that 14th position. 32 just gets right into him and shoves him into that inside wall. And the 48 gets into the wall and his day is over. Nothing more than that. So we will now take you back to the green for the final laps here at Williams Grove. As we are back, more retired cars. The 48 and 32 have retired. 13 cars left on the lead lap, which is Jacob Lawler, the last car on the lead lap. And Chris Valentine will take us back to the green with under 10 to go here at Williams Grove. Can anybody get back past them? Tesla Graves could be used to his benefit or not. Unless she's going to try to pass him, which she will, and that's going to hold Chris Valentine up. So lap traffic could interfere with this race. As Dylan Young, not too far behind the 43, looks like he's going to go to the low lane, and he's going to get an amazing run off that corner. As don't leave out Joseph Lombard just yet, he's third place. We haven't talked about him much this race. He's been kind of lingering back in 5th, 6th, and 7th, and he's not working his way up here. As the 87 gets into the 43, that's going to open the door for Joseph Lombard. Lombard to the lead. Will we go green to the end? Young now trying to pass the 43, but look at Sarah Thomas looking low. Young is having a hard time getting back past Valentine, but they are catching back up to Lombard. And it's caution out. No, it is not. Valentine back to the inside of the 37. Young not too far behind. And here comes Valentine to the inside. He's going to barely lead that lap and was caution out again. It looks like that light keeps saying the caution flag. No, it was not. Now here comes Dylan Young back under the 37. It's a 3-car race for this win, unless the 52, 99, and 78 can do anything about that. Valentine now has the lead. Dylan Young not too far behind as we only have a few to go. Oh, the 43 has to go back past the 55. That may hold him up. As Young is having a troublesome time to catch back up to the 43 machine. As he has to worry about Joseph Lombard now, and the 52. No, the 99. As white flag is out for Chris Valentine. Dylan Young now to the inside of the 55. Can he make anything happen in this last lap? Hayden Klein is in front of him, but he's too far ahead. Chris Valentine will win the feature here at Williams Grove. He will win the Williams Grove Grand Nationals. An amazing win for Christopher Valentine. The fans are on their feet cheering for him. He came a long ways back to win this race. And he did it. Lombard gonna get third, Dylan Young gonna get second. then the 99 fourth, and the 25 fifth. And how about Justin Perry? Gonna get 7th after being a lap down earlier on in this race. Congrats to Chris Valentine. We will take you to see your race results. We are back. Here's your race results. Top 10 is the 43 of Christopher Valentine. Dylan Young in 2nd. Joseph Lombard 3rd. Sam Ogo 4th. Carson Beitel 5th. Sarah Thomas 6th. Justin Perry 7th. Jake Cole 8th. Mason Wood 9th. And Daniel Day rounding out the top 10. As it seems that about 17 cars will finish this race. 13 on the lead lap. As we will see you next week at Volusia.